Hey everybody, it's Mr. G, and we are going to draw this cute Easter bunny. So this is a pretty simple little project, and let's see, here I am in the comfort of my own home, and I've set up a little studio, and I'll show you that real quick. I've got, right on my kitchen table, I've got a couple of old drawers, and I've got a wire shelf above it. So I'm going to put this iPad down right on the shelf. Try to get it situated so the camera is between the grids. That looks pretty good. And I'm going to sit down and I'm going to start drawing this bunny. So follow along. If you need to pause, you can pause at any time, or you can fast forward through some of the things that I'm doing as well. So I'm going to start out with a circle, and I'm going to use my pencil first, and I would suggest everybody uses a pencil. You can come back with a Sharpie later, but right about, here's halfway between the top and the bottom, a little bit higher than that, we're going to draw a circle about the size of a large baseball, maybe even a softball, so pretty big. We don't want to make a tiny little bunny, we'll make a big one. So I like to practice before I draw it so I can visualize where that circle is going to be, and then I'll draw it real light. And I'm going to draw another one the exact same size underneath that right here. I'm going to draw another one. So I've got, it looks like the number 8. So this is going to be the head, and this is going to be the body of the bunny. And then now I know where those are, so that helps me to plan out where I can draw this bunny. So I'm going to do this in Sharpie now so everybody can see it. And I'm going to start here on the side of the head, and I'm just going to draw this part of the circle like this. Okay, I'm not going to draw the top because I'm going to add something. It's not just going to be a smooth line. So I'm going to draw the other side of the head like this. So I've got the two sides of the head of the bunny. So now in the middle of this head, I'm going to put the nose, and that's going to be an upside down triangle. So it's going to start right in the middle. Here's the top, here's the bottom, here's the middle. I'm going to make a line that goes across, and then I'm going to connect it to a little dot here that's going to make a triangle for the nose, just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to bring a little line down from the nose. This is going to make the little mouth. It's going to line down, and then I'm going to go off to one side and make the letter J, like that. And then I'm going to go off to the other side and make a backwards letter J, like that. So now I've got a little mouth. And now let's put some eyes. We're going to put an eye right over here. It's just going to be a circle, or maybe a little bit of an egg shape, just on the side like this. And then we're going to add a circle inside that, and that will be the highlight. And later on you can come and color this in. I'm going to use just my black Sharpie, and I'm going to color that. And so then we've got that white highlight there. Then on the other side right here, we're going to do another one, another eye. Try to make it the same size as the first one. And then again, up in the upper right corner, we're going to put a white circle. So when we color this in, it'll have a little reflection of the light. It just makes it look a little more cute. So there we go. Now, like I said, on the top, we're going to, instead of making just a straight line or a curved line, we're going to add a little bit of a zigzag so it looks like the bunny has got some fur up there on top of the head. So just a few zigzags back and forth. Now we're going to put some big bunny ears on our bunny. So one, starting from the right side, we're going to aim right up to this corner up here. We're just going to aim there, and like I said, I like to try to practice a few times so I can visualize where that line is going to be. So I'm just going to go right up to there, and it's going to have a little bit of a curve to it, like that. Big, huge Easter bunny ears. And then it's going to come down and then back to where it started. Maybe leaving a little bit of space here. So we're just going to go down and continue back to where it started. And then we can put the inside of the ear just by adding another line that goes parallel to that first line, and then it comes back around like this. And it ends right where it started. We could even connect it if we'd like. Now the next ear that I'm going to do, I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to make this one a floppy ear. So it's going to start on the left side, and we're going to aim up for that corner, but when we get halfway there, we're going to stop. So we're not going to go all the way up. We're going to stop, and then we're going to bring this down at an angle, like about 90-degree angle. That's what they call a square angle. But we're actually going to round this over a little bit, and we're going to bring it down. And then the same shape as we have over here, we're going to make this come out and get wider like a big bunny ear. And it's going to stop right near that first line. That first line is going to be this part of the ear here, so we're just going to continue that down like this. Just like we did here, this is the same. And then we have another one, another line, the other part of the ear starts close, goes up like this. And then again, we've got to have that inside part of the ear, so that'll be right here like this. Okay, looks good. So now we can add a few details to the face. We can put a little chin if you'd like, put a little chin there. We can put little dots on its cheeks, maybe three or four. And if you wanted to add whiskers, it starts right here, and we just go 1, 2, 3. You don't need to put too many, just 1, 2, 3. And then on the other side, again, I'm going to position myself so I can get a nice line. I'm going to practice. 1, 2, 3. Okay, looks good. Now we're going to do the body. And again, it follows the same curve as that circle that we penciled in. So we're going to go around here, and when we get down near the bottom, we're going to stop. Do the same thing on the other side. When we get down to the bottom, stop, because we have to save some room for some feet, bunny feet. So here's the bunny feet. Down at the bottom, we're going to make like a letter C, or a sideways letter U. It's going to start right here inside, and it's going to meet that body, and it's going to come around just like this. Okay, that's kind of like the knee of the rabbit's foot. And then the foot comes out a little bit farther, and it comes straight across, and then it goes in. It's kind of tricky. On the other side, let's do the same thing. So instead of a letter C, we're going to do a backwards letter C. We're going to start it in here, and we're going to make the knee, and then we're going to come out like this, and we're going to make a foot. And rabbits have big feet, so we can just make that come around here like that. And there's the knee and the feet. And we can put a couple little lines like this to look like it's the toes of the rabbit's foot. Perfect. Now, I added on my example that I did, I added these little bunny paws up here. So we're going to start near the top of the body, and we're just going to make like a letter U almost, like this. On one side, and then again on the other side, we'll make a letter U like this. And then we can again add a couple little lines at the end, and that looks like paws. Now, I'm going to show you my first example. On the first example that I did, I had this little circle here, and that's just for the bunny's belly, like it's fuzzy belly. But I'm going to change it up because I think I've got a better idea. I'm going to make the bunny holding an Easter egg, and that way we can color in an Easter egg. So we're going to make, I'm going to get my pencil out again, and I'm just going to pencil in an egg shape here, and I'm going to underneath his paws. So I'm not going to draw this line through his paws, but on top, that's the top of the egg. And then right around here, down to his feet. Now he's holding an egg. And we can make a little design. We can make a little circle. If you've ever painted Easter eggs, you can make designs. Just a nice zigzag. How about a little wavy line? And then maybe another little circle on the bottom. There, now we've got a whole bunch of things that we can color in real nice colors. And I don't know if I should do that or not. Let's color in a few things. I've got my colored pencils here. So maybe we'll give him a pink bunny nose. Most Easter bunnies are white, I would say, so we might end up leaving a lot of this white, but we can take pink and we can color in the ears pink, or whatever color you want. You could, if you want to make a yellow Easter bunny or a pink Easter bunny or a blue Easter bunny, you're the artist, and you can do whatever you'd like. And then this inside of this ear is going to be, I'm going to choose pink. And then if I do some colors on the egg, and again, you guys can fast forward through this if you'd like. There's also some pencil lines that I need to erase. That's why we press really, really lightly when we're working with pencil, so that it's easier to erase. So some of these reference lines that I did before, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of by erasing. See how easy it is for me to erase that? Because I pressed really, really lightly. That's one thing that most kids at school need a little bit of practice with, is easing up on the pressure of the pencil when they're drawing. Now let's see if I can get rid of this eraser scraps. And I can add all kinds of other colors. I like blue, a light blue stripe here. And how about a red stripe? And how about a yellow stripe? And what other color? How about orange? What a light orange up here. When I'm coloring in stripes, I like to use a contrast. So I like to do a dark color, then a light color, then a dark color, then a light color. Then everything stands out a little bit better that way. And how about, I think a pink on top would look good. And I think I'll do pink on the bottom too. All right, looks good. Okay, I think I'm going to end it there. That's our first little lesson. I will be doing a lot more of these as the days go by. Some of them will be a little more challenging. Some of them will be kind of simple. But I hope you guys follow along, and I hope you guys are doing great in school. Remember to work in a little bit of art now and then for fun, as long as with your music and your exercise and all that good stuff. So I will talk to you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.